good thing, 30. And Tuesday and Wednesday, really the same thing. Mostly cloudy. We're not expecting any snowstorms or rainstorms or hurricanes, any of that nonsense. We'll be in the low 30s both days. Uneventful is good on this show. We're at 32.
No tsunamis from Williams Lake coming this way.
Watch out for that.
Here comes that super wave.
Here comes a puddle.
Standby generator permanently installed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just another dreary forecast for the week in Michigan.
God, I wish I could think of that little girl's name because you had.
If you said her name, I'd probably remember. But
it was like Queenie or just some little.
The name matches the voice.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah. Well,
That's one of those you. There's no way you can make rhyme or reason of it.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything that happened, or how could a parent do that to a kid?
I can't even imagine.
This was the abuse of the worst possible kind
Yeah.
that I can,
Yeah.
And now she's in prison, and she's.
Yeah, but she'll get out.
Yeah.
She escaped her crazy mom is what she was doing.
No, I know, but
I mean, I'm
She's out
guessing,
in
but
2024.
okay.
Now the guy's in.
the
See you
40,
later.
44.
And she'll be 25, 26.
Something like that.
Something
She'll
like
still
So
have her
she's
life.
starting her life at 26.
Yeah.
I mean, your
Well,
mom
if you saw
ruined
the
your childhood.
transformation of when they picked her up. First of all, she was in a wheelchair that she didn't have to be in.
Oh my lord.
No kidding.
Yeah,
That's
always in a
crazy.
wheelchair.
What kind of a childhood was that?
You gotta see this. And then when
Sounds like a
2020
train wreck.
goes to interview her in prison, she looks like a new person.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's
doing-
walking,
She's doing cartwheels down there.
hair all done. She looks, almost human.
That's amazing. When you get a little bit of activity and a good diet,
Yeah, where you're not
Some
like,
sane criminals
locked
to live
up
around.
not locked up and on pills that you don't need to be on. It's amazing.
Anyway,
Should we mention that or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Chiefs or 49ers, Greg?
Chiefs.
Next weekend, right?
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. There was a football game yesterday that nobody watched.
Was there?
The
Okay,
Pro
let's
Bowl.
see what U.S. staffing comes up with today.
Well,
We threw something together at the last
Always,
minute.
that's right. Yeah.
always the greatest segues in radio. These guys.
Or the least impressive ones.
That's right. Well,
Jim and Ben.
we're not going to disappoint, I don't think, today. But
No.
yeah, crazy about Kobe though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Man,
so
Yeah.
so tragic.
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
And the whole family just, survivors, wife,
Yeah.
their daughters, etc. So,
Yeah. It's too
Greg, Chiefs or 49ers?
I got to go Chiefs.
Yeah, me too. Probably because
I
the
mean, I want
49ers
the
are a West
Chiefs-
Coast team.
I
I'm
want
just
the
not into them.
Chiefs for Andy Reid. I want to see Reid get it.
Well, Chad Henne's on there. He's a backup quarterback.
What?
Chad?
No.
Look again. Chiefs.
No.
Yes.
You're kidding me.
I looked it up. He's a backup quarterback. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, I don't know.
I looked it up yesterday. Chad Henne, backup quarterback for the Chiefs.
You
Like,
know more than I do.
that's my team. He's a U of M guy.
Oh my.
All right. Well, listen. We found some culture. We'll talk about
There's
culture.
probably some U of M guys on Frisco.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Well, anyway, so
You
I'm
didn't
still rooting for
research
the
it that
Chiefs. I stopped at Chad Henne on the Chiefs.
right.
Didn't have to look any further. We're talking about culture today. Well, we found some of these cultural no-nos. These are things you don't do. You should never do when you're visiting other countries. all
Okay.
right? All right. So this would include Ohio.
Oh
It's
my
a
lord.
separate country.
Other countries or Ohio.
So, for example, I had to throw that in at the last minute.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't help myself. Wishing someone a happy birthday, date of their birthday,
Okay.
is a bad omen in Russia.
It is.
In Germany, yeah. So you jinx them. Greg, when's your birthday? Happy birthday. We just
Happy
jinxed him.
birthday to you.
It's coming up.
We just jinxed him.
Nice.
5 weeks.
Well, you're jinxed now for the next
right.
4. So,
Beautiful.
Well, how about this one? Some cultures are very superstitious when it comes to words that sound alike or that rhyme. For example, in the Chinese culture, the number 8 is considered very good luck because it sounds very similar to the word that means wealth or fortune.
okay.
But the word clock sounds like a word that you use when you're paying your last respects. So don't give umbrellas as a gift to someone who's Chinese.
It
That's
would not go
over
carry the
well.
right meaning.
Right,
would it?
yes.
How about this last one? Unlike in the U.S., like, we went to dinner the other night. We tipped 20%.
Mm-hmm.
In Japan, tips are generally frowned upon. Generally,
okay.
it's often considered rude to tip for a meal or service. And the reason seems to be centered on the assumed incentive that a tip might suggest. So in the Japanese culture, great pride is taken to supply a quality service, like a meal.
Yeah.
But tipping suggests that the level of quality was preconditioned on a generous tip. So you're insulting them by saying, "Oh, you're giving me a tip."
Yeah.
So you must
Like
have had you had to buy my great
Like you weren't going to do a good job unless I tipped.
unless I tipped you.
Okay,
Yeah, and it's simply a misunderstanding between
Oh, sure.
two
Yeah,
cultures.
yeah. Well, today we are talking about misunderstandings and challenges we can have in the business by not understanding those who might be from other countries or different cultures. It's more and more common in our current business environment to be working alongside employees, customers, suppliers, vendors that are from other cultures around the world. So let's just pause for a moment and understand the skills that it takes to navigate some of these challenges.
Yeah, because it does take some work. We found an article in the Harvard Business Review, and it's titled "How Corporate Cultures Differ Around the World," and it's written just written a few weeks ago, in fact, by authors Chen and Grosberg. Research on cultural differences show us that people in different parts of the world have different ways of establishing and maintaining, for example, relationships with coworkers is different.
Yeah,
and how
yeah.
it works between different cultures.
Right. So, for example, people working for businesses in North America lean toward a high degree of independence. Not really a surprise there, right?
Doesn't shock me.
Yeah. So, we're very well known for being very independent people who depend a lot on ourselves and to get things done.
Right.
And somewhat related is that people in businesses throughout North America are very focused on goal achievement.
Yeah, almost at any cost sometimes, right? Because we're so we're going to
We're
get that
very
thing
goal
done. We're going to get that
motivated
thing
and
done.
oriented and incentivized.
So, by contrast, though, companies and businesses in South America emphasize enjoyment at work. Maybe we ought to open up a branch down there. Enjoyment at work. So, how they relate to each other is more about fun and lightheartedness. And even more,
Like singing.
perhaps singing down the hallways.
I'm sure
arm in
there's a
arm.
chorus line in every corporate office down in
In the
Venezuela.
break room. It's course line time in the break room. Anyways, even more different are businesses in Asia or Australia, where people are more likely to be characterized by being dependent on each other.
Very collaborative.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, in these cultures, it's assumed that there's going to be a high degree of coordination between people, and as a result, people in those countries are likely to have a deep sense of caring about each other because they're very dependent on each other.
Yeah, yep. So, what does this all mean for the employees? Well, it's important to know what countries your coworkers come from. This might help you better understand their behaviors and actions. Plus, it's also going to give you a little bit of insight of maybe how you're seen in the workplace with you.
Like when I meet somebody from Ohio, I automatically know.
Here we go.
We are going to get phone calls. We're not that. We're far enough from the border. They're not worried.
Call
about
Greg and complain. He's the complaint line.
Just plug your nose.
Well, finally, what about this? What do all of these cultural differences mean to business owners and leaders? When you create a work team, for example, you should know the cultures that you're mixing together on that team. It shouldn't stop you from doing it, but you should know where the different nationalities coming from that are participating on this team. And maybe extra training, some cultural awareness may need to be encouraged to get people to work together better.
Yeah, so maybe you're a business owner and looking for new team members because some of them are not playing well with others. They did not take the cultural
I
awareness
knew those kids on the
very well.
playground.
Oh, yeah.
The old cultural challenge.
That's right.
Yep, that's them.
Maybe you have some employees disrupting your business and they just need to go.
Got to go.
Call us. We can help you set up with some quality people to build
We
out your
get
team.
Greg laughing on this
That's
show,
right.
and we know we've accomplished
That's right. Or maybe you're an employee and you feel like it's time to find a new opportunity. Reach out to us because we have all those employers that are going to be calling us because they're letting all their people go.
But if you're from Ohio, don't bother.
I knew you'd find a segue there.
That's right. Jim, how can people
Oh
contact
my
us?
goodness! Unless you're in Ohio, if business leaders and potential team members want to talk with us, they can find us on Facebook. At
We have
US
customers in Ohio.
Yes, we do actually. Right? Yeah. So if you're listening, I'm just kidding. You can find us on Facebook at U.S. Staffing Agency. You can live chat with us at our website.
That's right.
At usstaffingagency.com. Or come on over to our Jackson location at 707 North Wisner. We're out there between Ganson and North Street on the east side of the road. Our number is 787-6150.
Unless you're from Columbus.
Then you can dial 57.